What is happening, Internet? Welcome back to K-Wing's Let's Plays. How's everybody doing tonight? It's time for another Ultimate Stream! And this one is brought to you by Carlos, the retro fiend of K-Wing's Let's Plays Ultimate members. So we are playing the SEGA Genesis Collection, which is available on the Nintendo Switch. We're going to be looking at Streets of Rage 2, which is a great beat-em-up game.
I'm going to say this stream is brought to you by Common Carlos, Retro Ranger.
And you just combine two different things, Kamen Rider and Power Rangers.
Well, Carlos Ranger. Aya!
Alright, so hopefully you guys having a good night. Yes, tonight is also the Monster Hunter stream. Be happening like a little bit around 10 something. So we'll be playing this together and we'll get as far as we can. But yeah, the chance of that not very high.
Thank you for sponsoring today's stream, Carlos. You're breathtaking.
What I like so much about this is very similar to how my room looked like as a kid. Like, this is what my room looked like in grade school.
Whoa.
Yeah, I had a little TV on a tray like that. My Super Nintendo was there. I had a rug or a beanbag. My desk for homework was like over there. I had a window. I had Super Nintendo and Batman posters. My shelf for comic books would have been over there. I had a wall clock that was circle. I didn't have any posters framed, though, because I didn't know how to do that. My skateboard was over in the side. My drum set would have been on the other side of the room, probably near where that Comic Zone poster is. So, yeah, this is pretty much what my my room would have been.
Awesome!
So, it brings back memories.
Cool.
So, we're looking for Streets of Rage 2. Streets of Rage 2, where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Streets of Rage 1? Streets of Rage 2.
Streets of Rage 2, yo.
There we go. Carlos! You are breathtaking! Oh my goodness.
Gosh!
There he is.
It's Carlos Ranger!
One year
gosh.
after the battle.
With a Batman avatar.
Yep. The city that had been plagued with crime and violence was safe and peaceful.
Wow, Carlos is like always blowing us away with another donation.
However, evil was once again cast its shadow over the city. That's evil casting a shadow right there. Mr. X, the syndicate boss, believed to destroyed by the three young vigilantes, has come back to life, stronger than ever. Thirsty for revenge, he kidnaps Adam in an attempt to lure Axel Blaze into a trap. Axel and Blaze set out to help their faithful companion, joined by Alex's friend Max, a wrestler, and Adam's kid brother, Skate. They're determined to save him no matter what. Four young friends, rage burning inside, make a stand for friendship and peace. In Streets of Rage 2.
Friendship!
Friendship!
Friendship rage! It's when you have a friend but you're enraged with them. Wait, oh, this is two-player? Thank you, Carlos! Oh my gosh! I don't even know what to say! Alright, or am I playing as all the characters eventually, or are we... What are we doing? Where is I?
Right there. And hopefully the audio's good for everybody, so let's rock.
Let's rock it!
Oh, you're playing as Max. Haha.
Who's next?
Max is a wrestler.
I'm a wrestler!
I'm the best character in the game, Skate. So.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, Luke!
Yeah!
Oh my gosh! This is Streets of Rage, the original, not the new one that they made.
This is the second one. The second one is the best.
Wait, Luke, we played the new Streets of Rage, and then they talked about, yeah, Skate is the little kid, or I mean the young kid.
He was in the 90s.
The teenager.
Yeah. So how's the audio, everybody? Everything good? You having fun? Just let us know, and I'll fix it when I can.
Let us know if you guys are having fun, because if you're not, we'll just crank up the fun to 11.
Oops.
Whoa, wait, what?
Friendly fire's on, so we gotta be careful. No, I could have killed you. I could have killed you.
You couldn't have taken me. Look how huge I am. Ow.
Yeah. How did that work out for you, ever? Look how big I am. Dies.
Yeah, thank you so much, Carlos. Don't forget, guys, today's stream is for Sponsored by Carlos Piero, one of our awesome Ultimate members.
Yay, Carlos. Carlos, now that we have you here, what do you want to see in February? What retro delight do you want in my birthday month? Also, guys, I'm happy to announce the Kamen Rider game is here. I'm pretty sure it's okay. I'm opening it tonight, so I will be streaming Kamen Rider on Sunday, the brand new Kamen Rider game for Nintendo Switch. In English.
Maybe Carlos needs a little time to think about it while he's watching this retro goodness of us playing this game badly.
Yep, Kamen Rider on the Switch.
Whoa.
Ah, don't hug me!
Hug time!
I only take hugs from my brother, and you, sir, are not my brother. You need the help more than I do.
What? We're not brothers? So, what can you do on your skates, Max?
What can I'm not Max, you're Max. I'm Skate.
Oh, what can you do on your skates, Skate? No hugs!
I can't get out of it! Oh my gosh, why? You beat up a little kid!
Nobody saw it, so it's fine.
Nobody saw it, it's fine, alright. You know, I got something for you.
No!
Why are you afraid of me? I'm just a little kid with a knife.
I'm pretty sure I remember some adult telling me that in my life. Like,
oops.
Like, it's like, oh wait, so I have to follow, I was like, does that just follow the speed limit all the time? And they're like, no, only when there's a policeman around.
Ah! Get off me! It's not hug time!
Maybe we should take off, oh we can't take off
I don't
friendly
remember how
fire.
to take off friendly fire.
I was like,
it's been so long.
But aren't you supposed to do the right thing
Oh!
all the time?
Oh!
It's like, no, just when you can get caught. I was like, okay. Ow! Man, this is like giving me some rage problems.
Rage problems. Young. Ow, ow, ow. Why?
It's up to the little kid because I died.
You're dead already? You got a game over on the first level? You did not. You did not.
I used one of our continues.
Okay.
Do you want me to be somebody else?
You're fine. You can be Blaze.
I'll be Blaze for now.
Just stay away from me.
Oh wow, I have like nylons that are making I have like suntan nylons.
No, they're not suntan. They're just dark nylons.
I thought that's what they call them, suntan.
Doesn't look like really suntan. It's dark.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Whoa, Carlos, what's going on?
Oh my gosh!
In honor of your birthday month, you request Kaling Choice, any game of your choosing. That's retro? Any game that's my choosing that's retro.
Your birthday month.
My birthday month.
Chrono Trigger.
No, that's too long.
Do the beginning of it.
We could
Wow.
do. I'll have to think about that. I want to do something retro. I want to keep the Carlos's theme. I want to keep the Carlos's theme and do something retro.
Awesome.
Have we ever done?
You and Carlos should go out for coffee and discuss it with a long list of awesome.
Ouch! Beat up a kid again.
Sorry.
Have we ever done Turtles in Time? Like as a live stream or as a series on this channel?
I don't know.
I don't think so. We could do Turtles in Time.
I didn't do a very good job of the last Turtles one. I was like kind of tired when I did it, so it was like I felt like I've always felt bad. I didn't really good enough.
Move!
Sorry, I also felt bad for kicking the kid in the face. I'm like, I would like to redeem myself and do an awesome Turtles one. Thank you so much for the super chat, Carlos! You're so generous, I don't even know what to say.
Stay away from me.
You're breathtaking!
Ah! I asked you nicely to stay away from me. You're beating up poor Skate. Oh my gosh. Skate is sad. Just like, no, stay away from me. Wait, you're dead again? Holy cow. Holy cow.
Holy camoli.
What?
Camoli.
You game overed yourself? Wow. Wow, that happened.
Wow, I'm so bad at this game.
Well, maybe it's because Friendly Fire was on. I mean, we're going to play for like an hour and a half, so... I only need like 15-20 minutes to get ready for my monster.
I feel that I've let everyone down. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, Carlos. I'm sorry, Luke. I've let everyone down. I'm sorry, Blaze and Max, Kate, and the other character in this game that we haven't played as yet.
What?
Streets of Rage! So Streets of Rage is about people that used to be police officers, but then they went rogue, kind of like Luke Cage and some other people, and they just, well, I mean, Luke Cage isn't in the game, but like basically like they cleaning up the streets. But like, one guy is a police officer, Adam. The other guy used to be one.
Oh no, my moves are all weird now.
Axel used to be a officer or no?
Axel and Blaze were both officers, so was his brother.
And Adam was too?
Yeah. Adam is the only one that stays a police officer. Blaze and Axel retired.
And Skate is what? They're...
Adam's brother.
Oh, Adam's little brother.
Yeah.
I get it. And Adam is Axel's best friend?
Yeah. Technically, he's a friend of both of them.
Oh, wow, he's friends with Blaze too.
They all work together. Look here.
Like when you have like really good friends that feel like, oh, do you want me to leave because you guys are like, you guys have fun and I'm just talking about but I guess that Blaze is fun.
Never got a game over already. I feel so
I don't know
bad.
what to say.
Well, I mean, it's a Genesis game. That's gonna happen.
I feel like Skate is in a very awkward place right now.
Yeah, Skate shouldn't be in a facility like this. He's too young. He shouldn't. You know, Axel and Blaze are very bad guardians because they should not bring a child into this establishment. This is bad guardianing.
Yeah, they're supposed to be watching Skate until Adam is back around. He's gonna be like, "What?" Skate was telling me.
What did you? Where did you take my kid brother? What?
It's like, yeah, Adam. I saw these girls with these really weird outfits. It's like, what? Blaze, Axel, what did you do?
I mean,
Max?
he hangs out with Blaze all the time. I mean. Oh gosh!
Whoa! I see what you did there.
He's probably desensitized.
Oh my god!
He's desensitized.
Wow.
Blaze is desensitized. Oh gosh! Oh, I died.
Great to see everybody in the chat. Hello, Kyle. Hey, Chad. Thank you for thank you so much for the super chats, Carlos. I don't even know what to say. Thank you, Carlos. Again, guys, this and gals, this stream is sponsored by our awesome and generous and very cool retro rider, Carlos. Yeah.
Yata.
I'm gonna have to make fan art of Retro Rider. I was gonna sing a theme song, but it might be weird.
Please don't.
Hey, Carlos, the Retro Rider. Okay, it'll get weird. If it was in Japanese.
You're at game over. Why do you think you can play right now? You died.
I can't play right now.
I'm sorry.
Thank you so much, Carlos. Again, guys. Oh, I already said it.
No.
I'm gonna try to enjoy this stream. So I guess you can. Maybe it'll be Turtles. We'll do.
I think we're gonna end up doing Turtles in Time on Super Nintendo, yeah. So you guys said it sounds good?
This stream is perfect for my birthday is like in 10 days, so this stream is perfect for me, my birthday month, because rage!
Yep, Amber's birthday is on January 18th. And she will be older.
I will be 21.
That would be weird considering we've been married 15 years, so... Yeah, I'm gonna say you're at least 28. Sorry. I don't want to go to jail.
It's okay. I'm not 28.
You look it.
You have to say that.
You actually still do. You look 25. You do. That's why, like, you get in trouble sometimes.
What?
People think you're, like, breaking curfew. Or, like, you know.
I mean, that's...
I love when you try to buy M-rated games and you get carded.
Really?
Yep, it's funny. And it's like, no, she's... Well, I mean, that's okay. I'm trying to get this game for my husband. Sure you are. That's adorable. No, seriously. What grade are you in? looking at it.
From the game that we're doing.
Well, can you put your little headphones on and check? Make sure like the music and us are good. Ooh, I got money. Oh, that's bombs! Oh no. Yeah. Ouch! Unnecessary roughness. Help.
Yeah, the music is a bit too loud.
Music's loud?
Wait, let me just see.
Ah, skate Y.
Yeah, you can hear yourself.
Can you hear the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Hooah, hooah.
I have to be louder, so
You're mousy.
loud everything I say.
You're a mouse.
No, not.
Not you. Ow, 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 ow.
Whoa, that guy's like swinging his arm all over the place.
Yep.
Streets of Rage!
Oh gosh!
So, these guys are, what are we, we're like fighting some kind of criminal organization?
Yep. Fighting a criminal organization.
And
Ow!
some of them have lime green pants.
Some have lime green pants,
With
yes.
purple knee pads.
Yep. Ah!
Interesting. And the other people have like tiger striped leggings.
Do. Come on, skate. Let's go.
Oh, I get it, because he's wearing skates.
Yes, his name is... Oh gosh!
Whoa! Those
Dude!
are some awesome moves. Hello, everybody!
Wait, I died?
Yeah, guys, please don't argue in the chat or you'll be yeeted, thank you. Great to see everybody! Hey, Brady! Hey, Simon! Hi, Amy! Hello!
Oh my
Kyle!
gosh!
Hey, Chad, Akarui says, Luke, dude, karate champ. Oop, that was before. Sorry, guys, I missed your old stuff. Ooh, OG Blaze. Yep, totes, Chad. Amber used her special that drains her health. That's why she died. Oh, thank you, Sylvic615. I appreciate that.
Yeah, B button punches, Y button is your special.
Oh, I didn't know that.
A button jump.
Thank you for letting me know, guys. Hello, everybody. Hey, Cassie. Hi, Rebecca. Hey, Amy. And, Brandon Williams. Hey, OHX90. Hi, Amy. Hey, Princess Emmy and Resident Link Gaming. So, great to see everybody today.
Oh,
and
shoot. I don't want to do that.
again, today is a sponsored stream, and our awesome Ultimate member Carlos sponsored it. And he loves to show us awesome retro games that some of them actually most of them I don't know, but most of them Luke remembers.
I played this when I was a kid. My friend had this game.
Did you play the game with your friend or just...
I've played Streets of Rage 1 through 3 with him, yeah. Yep.
That's cool. I like how
Luke Knights.
skates around.
Luke Knights was the Genesis guy, and I was a Super Nintendo kid. So we played through so many Genesis games together on Super Nintendo. Except I played through more Super Nintendo because obviously I own the system, and I would, once he got into a higher grade than me, we didn't really hang out that much anymore until I was in the same grade or same building as him, because it wasn't cool to hang out with a grade schooler. The 90s.
I don't understand why...
Gaming in the 90s.
I don't understand why people were always like, this is cool, that is cool. I wish I did what you did, where you, like, oh, nothing. Just with the whole lunch thing. I hated lunch. Like, Not like it was that bad, because I actually ended up like meeting orchestra kids and having lunch with them. But I never really wanted to because it was so loud and the lunchroom was so annoying. Like, I wish I could have just taken my lunch and taken it home. I should have just gone outside. You told me there were tables outside. I didn't even know that the entire time I went to that school.
Tables outside.
But I thought I would have to ask permission from somebody.
Skate is a beast!
Oh, these people are doing there.
Wow. The more things change, the more things stay the same. Bare Knuckle! That's actually the name of the game in Japan.
Oh,
they didn't change it in America. So it's not called Streets of Rage, it's Bare Knuckle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
that was the name of the original game.
Streets of Rage doesn't exist in Japan, it's Bare Knuckle.
Oh, wow.
So those are the Bare Knuckle arcades. Isn't that neat? They just
pretty neat.
They couldn't really actually no, they kept that. The translation team kept that in. Like, cause it would have been, I think it was in Japanese. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, you're right. So it would have said Bare Knuckle in Japanese probably.
But they wanted a cooler name when they brought it over to the States and the Western world, so Bare Knuckle didn't sound as enticing, so they were like, Streets of Rage!
Maybe Bare Knuckle sounded cooler in Japanese.
Bare Knuckle!
Maybe it sounded like Raw Fists.
Raw Fists of Rage! Yeah, that's
that sounded cool.
Pirates! That looks like he's wearing a steelage jacket.
I thought he looked like he was wearing a t-shirt with a Charlie Brown sleeve on.
No, it's a jacket.
Yeah. I like how like Steve is like dancing to the music with his going on his toes there. It's just like hip to the music. That guy looks all hunched over and stuff.
Hunchback. Stab, stab. Let's go. Let's go. You want some skate action?
Oh my gosh, now he's under, oh my gosh. Skate is having such a bad influence, now he's wielding a knife.
Yeah, Adam is not gonna be happy with his brother. He's like, what did you teach my kid brother?
It's like...
Stab, stab! Look at me, bro! Stab, stab!
First he's in a
questionable establishment. Yeah.
Jinx.
Jinx.
Whoa, that's so weird. We said the same thing.
The fact that we're thinking the same thing is disturbing. Ouch!
Yeah, well,
you just smacked a little kid.
You're stuck with me.
Duh.
You don't have to be.
Well, I view marriage as kind of a forever thing, you know. The only thing that really separates us is a mortal.
Well, I mean, if I'm all
Still. Yeah!
What?
So, are you sticking around for the Monster Hunter stream, or you don't know?
I guess so. Maybe I will. I mean, I feel myself in the way. But also always
You get to ride monsters in this one. That's what everybody was showing me on Twitter last night. I'm riding this monster, it's the most amazing thing ever.
Whoa, they're gonna trigger somebody like...
Ow. Huh?
Actually,
Oh my God.
there's like, it's like in Peru or something, there's really famous pottery with people that were actually riding dinosaurs. Well, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Pretty cool. If people really did ride dinosaurs back in the day, that'd be pretty awesome. Rockin'. Honestly, we could probably do it today since they keep taking DNA from dinosaurs and trying to recreate them. Yeah, they keep doing that. They keep taking they keep trying to recreate the mammoth. They took, they found mammoths in ice and they took samples from them, and then they keep trying to mix it with DNA from elephants and stuff, and they keep trying to recreate mammoths. Yeah, they're doing all kinds of weird stuff.
That's awesome, Chad. Tonight I'm just looking at the demo solo, But like on Sunday, I can play Monster Hunter with people, like the demo, if they allow you to play online with people. Which you're telling me they do, so that sounds fun. But I wanna go through the demo myself first, so I can learn how to play it, and then I'll play with people online. Because I don't, I mean, I know how to play Monster Hunter, but I want to get used to the mechanics of the new one before I play online with people. That way I'm less terrible.
Look up there, there's teeth and eyes.
Yeah, we're in like a theme park or something.
Come on, Skate. Man, Skate is taking all these huge people on his own. He's not even afraid, he's just skating along like, hey guys, I'm Skate.
You said the quality is really good?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just check how my voice sounds again.
Your mousy voice? Alright, now this is gonna be an aliens thing. Boom!
I mean, I think it's pretty good. I can barely hear myself. Like, it's almost like you can't even make a sound say.
So the game is too loud then? Yes?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, no. You have to... No, not there. Not there. No. It's not.
Wait, I didn't even turn it down.
That doesn't do anything though, sweetie. You gotta go... It's the capture card itself. Capture card. So you go here. That. And retro games are always so loud. So go 60. Okay.
Okay.
There we go. Yeet. Welcome. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Boom. If I left my chicken behind, that's gonna be a problem for me.
You're in a pirate ship, but I don't see any pirates.
No, this is supposed to be an alien spoof. It's an alien spoof.
Baru Knuckle.
Oops. There, Knuckle, that's right.
Oh, that's what it is. Baru Knuckle.
Yeah.
There, Knuckle.
Uh-oh, I hear a monster.
Yeah, the graphics are solid, says Samir.
Ooh! I don't think so. Let's go! Ouch!
Great to see you guys. Hi, Mr. Gamer. Says my favorite beat 'em up right here.
Yeah. Skate dominating up in here. Oh, there it is! There's the alien! Holy cow! Oh!
Yeah, new people coming in, don't worry, there's just like regular viewers that sometimes like argue about stuff, but it's not you guys. Fine.
No, they're having a war,
it.
or they're playing Smash Brothers. Is it the group that's playing Smash Brothers while the stream is going on?
It's just something else. But
Oh,
it's okay.
okay.
Everything's okay. Simon's got it under control.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm getting beat up by the... Ow. So you noticed an improvement now that I fixed it, or...
Yeah.
You can hear yourself?
I can.
Yay. Oh, I died. Died fighting alien boss.
Sorry.
That's fine.
I can hear myself a lot better.
And the game can still be heard?
Yep.
Fantastic. Yeah, retro games always... You have to mess around with it, like, with streams. Rod! Will you punkers stop that?
Remember when you and I used to record stuff and like just have this like tiny microphone? Like basically we would be sitting cross-legged on the floor and have this tiny microphone between us and be like leaning over into it and just hunched over playing games on this tiny TV.
It might be like that in Chicago again because the new place isn't as big as this one. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Even the way the living room is designed, it's like not as open as this.
I've never gotten a place that you can.
We will, like 5 years after that one. We get a really cool place, hopefully our own house. That's my goal. Oh crap, I need the chicken. No! No, you evil man! Why?
Oh, now the chicken won't even matter.
Now the chicken doesn't matter. Oh, my last continue.
Oh my gosh, why is the guy from Street Fighter in here?
Oh, that is Blanca.
Oh,
That's like
he looks
He looks like
crazy.
Blanca and Vega.
Yeah, he looks like Blanca and Vega together.
He might be. He might be like they did that on purpose.
I feel so bad that Skate, the little kid, is taking on all these guys.
Oh no!
Blaze and Axel and Max, they all left him here alone.
He's got this. Don't underestimate Skate. Ow. Skate's got this.
Yeah, we left
Tiny
a
Fury.
little teenager here all by himself.
He's not a teenager. He's like 12.
Really?
He's not a teenager. No.
My gosh, how is he taking guys down left and right at 12?
Because he's that awesome. Never underestimate the power of Skate. I wanted Skate to come back in Streets of Rage 4 though. I was really upset. Because I like playing as Skate. Skate is like the fast character. Ah! Gosh.
It's just, he's got this little smile on his face doing all these cool moves.
Dang it.
So, Skate is probably one of the most fun people to play as.
He is because he skates around. I mean, he's literally super 90s. He's got his rollerblades. Backwards baseball cap. Rollerblades.
Rollerblades.
Can't get more 90s than that.
He's got bright colors on.
I am doing terrible. I'm doing so bad right now. I've used my last continue and I've only cleared 3 stages.
I think Carlos is crying right now.
I'm sorry, Carlos. I'm trying, man.
And the whole chat.
This is the first time I played
crying.
Streets of Rage 2 in a long time.
Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm the one who kind of died at the beginning.
Whoa. Let's go.
Chad says Vega plus Blanca equals Vinca.
Yeah. Pretty accurate.
Thank you so much, Cassie. Thanks so much for watching. That was so weird that we said the same thing.
What?
Oh, we said like
questionable
establishment
yeah.
at the same time.
We were both thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
That's how much you're in my head. Okay, we got a crazy knife. Oh, come on! No! Don't use that. Seriously? Ugh!
That guy has a jetpack? Oh, a guy before had a jetpack. So how do you guys like Streets of Rage? Streets of Rage! Judy says, do you think they're gonna make a Streets of Rage 5?
Oh yeah, Streets of Rage 4 was really well receptive. Yeah, definitely.
Mr. Gamer says, did you guys enjoy Streets of Rage 4?
Yes.
Technically, Skate could be playable in that.
Yeah, but he's not. Well, I mean,
like
he is. Yeah. Retro Skate is playable, technically. But I'm talking about, like, Skate that's, like, older.
Amy says, this game is dope. This game was so me when I was a younger Bad Apple from Shadow Ninja.
Bad
awesome.
Apple. Ow.
Shadow Ninja, if you were like Skate when you were younger, then you were pretty awesome.
Beating up hoodlums in the middle of the night, wearing your rollerblades.
I love it.
Ouch.
I love it. Sounds awesome, Shadow Ninja.
Dang it.
Cool.
I could throw the knife.
Shadow Ninja's even got his baseball cap on right now.
Nice.
And it got a little red baseball cap part of it. Very cute. Alright, guys.
No!
I'm loving your comments here.
Oh, man. Man.
Yeah, the graphics are solid, says Samir.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting the baseball guy.
Alright.
No.
Vion Henry says, I have this on my phone?
Oh, wow.
You have this on your phone?
Actually, Carlos, there is a game I would really like to play that you sponsored, but I don't know if people would want to see it. I don't even know how I would play it, so I need to get a friend of mine to help. They have a fan game of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and it has, like, all the He-Man music, and it has the sound effects, and it's like a, it's in the style of, Turtles in Time. And it's 2-player. It's got He-Man, She-Ra, Skeletor, Man-of-Arms, the Sorceress, and like Tila, and a bunch of other people playable. and it's really good. It came out like in 2019. It's a PC game. It's a fan-made game. I would love to do that for my birthday because there's no way I would be able to monetize that. And the fact that you know, as an ultimate paid for stuff, I would love to do that in my birthday month. You and I just have to find a way of playing it. Like,
oh, the He-Man game.
There's a He-Man fan-made beat-em-up game. Yeah. That would be epic. And we'd have to do it. We couldn't monetize that video, though. We'd get in all kinds of trouble monetizing that. Pretty sure. Unless I can get Filmation's approval.
Yeah, I did play. You guys coming in, I did play. I got
She's game over. It says game over on the side. Amber died.
I died. Thank you for the super chat, Alpha Gamer. Says, wow, this looks like a cool game. I'm not even aware of this. This is cool.
Yeah, I know. It does sound awesome. I'll send you a clip, Carlos, since, like, I found your Twitter. I'm gonna stalk you now. I'll send you a clip of the game, and then I'm gonna ask a friend of mine to try to help me play it, like, through emulation on, like, one of our consoles we have. Like, either we'll get it working on our PlayStation EMU or something else, like something that can play arcade games. Because I really, really want to look at that. It's so cool.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, a bunch of people have been telling me that throughout the thing. Don't drain your health when you're special.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. I'll make sure to do not to drain my health.
Yeah, I'm on the last continue.
That sounds great. So. I mean, like, since you didn't think you would get paid for doing that game, like you thought they would demonetize it. The fact that you
I would not have ads on it.
You didn't have to worry about it.
I wouldn't monetize it. That way, you know.
It was like a special.
Well, I mean, if I got super chats for playing it, yeah, but that's one thing.
But see, you already got your ultimate thing though.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, that would be great because you wanted to play that game for so long.
Because guess how old He-Man would be this year? He-Man's the same age as I am.
I don't. Oh.
Don't wipe out the laptop.
Sorry. Oh, did I ruin the laptop?
Laptop's fine.
I don't think I've been very, like, down. I don't know if I have anything I want to do for my birthday. What should I do for my birthday?
Animal Crossing birthday? I mean, we can order a cake, like, and have it picked up, because, I mean, like, it's coming up. I have something coming to the house for you. And...
I told you shouldn't get me that for, like, a year or so. It's in the future.
I don't know if I'll be... Never mind.
What?
Nothing. You know I'm worried about my doctor's appointment and the x-rays and stuff.
I wanted, like, a certain, like, kitchen pot for... We'll see. For my kitchen. Honestly, I don't really celebrate holidays with gifts. I feel like it's very, like... I don't like celebrating holidays with gifts. I feel like it puts people in a really weird position, and I don't like it. I'd rather just do something fun on my birthday. If, like, somebody wants to give me a gift, then they could just give me it on a different day that's not. Oh, you can do whatever you want. You can always get away with stuff.
I'm your husband. I'm supposed to get away with stuff. Yeah. I trump all laws.
All the rules are broken.
Ow, he's slapping me. He's slapping me.
He's like...
My gosh. No, game over. I tried. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Sorry, Carlos.
No, Luke, you let everyone down. You let us all down.
I lost.
Why?
Hey, Streets of Rage is a tough game.
Why?
Streets of Rage is a tough game.
All right, I'm in. Put me in. I'm ready.
I need to disable
friendly fire.
Oh, you can't disable friendly fire.
Fine, I'm gonna go in. Let's do this.
I was on normal. You want to go easy so you can be around longer?
Fine.
Okay. I'm gonna do easy,
like
so...
I need it.
Yeah, you need it. Alright. Amber will stay alive longer this time. So there is friendly fire.
I don't know.
But
I don't know where you want me to be.
You be whoever you want.
Skate!
You're gonna be Skate? Okay, I'm gonna go Blaze.
Fine.
This is so Amber can stay around longer.
Well, if I die, you can be Skate.
Oh, I mean, if you get a game over, I'll be able to beat the game because I switched the difficulty. Like I'd breeze through it too quickly. This is just so you can be in the game longer.
I pictured Skate saying really cool, awesome stuff from the 90s. Like...
You have to think about what people said in the 90s? Wow.
I can't remember.
Wow. Really?
You guys, hurry up in the chat. Let us know what somebody said in the 90s.
Surfer terms, honey.
Whoa, this is awesome.
Yeah. Radical.
Oh, radical.
Bodacious.
Wow, Blaze, you're looking really bodacious today.
Sick, wicked.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Bogus. The bomb. Yep.
Thank you guys. I needed the help.
Can I just tell you something? You and I always speak 90s.
Oh.
It's just how we talk. Like we don't really sometimes we say like some stuff that kids today say like yeet or savage or something like that, but for the most part we stick to very dated slang.
Okay.
Yep. Tubular. Blaze has got a knife and she's gonna stab you dead. Yeah.
Whoa, I can't unsee that, Blaze. Blaze is taking care of Skate, but she's really like taking
Field
a
trip.
knife. She's taking a knife and hitting people with it.
Vigilante field trip here. Ow. Hey, I think I did pretty good for playing, like, cause on 2-player they make it hard, like harder than regular normal. Come here. Nicely done. Did a great job.
Sucka. I don't know.
Yeah, sucka.
I get my 80s and 90s slang mixed up because like I've had to look up 80s slang for other stuff.
80s and 90s slang bleed into each other.
Okay.
Yeah. More phenomenal. Yeah, that's totally 90s. Oh my god.
I like how even when I'm standing still, I'm like getting ready. I'm getting pumped.
Ow. I got thrown into a little kid.
Yep.
Who's on tonight? Oh, that's right. I know Blaze's moves more than anybody else because I was a Blaze player.
Yeah?
My friend was a Skate player.
Well, it's like we're recreating history.
Yeah, kind of. Ow, you punker.
Ow.
Well,
that was bogus!
Yeah, stay away from... Ow.
I remember in school, like, when kids... Like, now today, in high school, like, people probably say much worse things.
Probably.
But when I was in school, if you said whack or bogus, you could literally get yeeted out of the classroom.
Yeah, you could.
Like, they were like, this is bogus! No more homework! You already gave us homework last weekend, teach! And then they were like, out. In the hallway.
Improper grammar. You've been yeeted from class.
This is whack! Ain't nobody gonna do this coming out of homework.
Oh my gosh.
And they're like, you can go sit in the hallway and think about how much homework you're gonna do. Weekend.
I never did my
Like,
homework.
whatever.
I was
bogus.
I was bad. I would do my homework before class started. Because I would drive to school.
I would do my homework while the teacher was explaining, like, the homework for the whole night. Like, oh, okay, so we're gonna do homework this page to this page, this page to this page. While they were explaining all that, I sat there and... What?! That's bogus, Blaze! What? What?
My bad.
Whack!
My bad.
What you talking about, Blaze?
I thought I was being attacked by like a small little punk. So yeah.
Somebody's
Well, I mean, yeah. Sorry. I never liked the friendly fire. I thought there was a way to turn it off, but...
It's so weird that you can friendly fire at your friend that you're playing with.
I mean, they were trying to make it realistic, I guess.
Yeah.
If you're near somebody, even if you're working with them and you punch them, I mean...
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And stay down! I just remember it was so weird that like people used to get thrown out of the classroom for saying whack and stuff. I was just like, oh.
Nobody got thrown out of the class for saying whack in the group of kids I was with.
Wow, that's weird. In my class,
Amber, you need that. You need that, honey. Grab the. There you go. Punch. No, no. B.
Oh, I was using.
My ears. Thank you. It's fine. B is punch. Y is your special. B is punch. A is jump. X.
I've been using my special too much.
I don't know what X does, to be honest. I don't remember. Question of the day: what's your all favorite drink? Thanks for the super chat. My favorite drink is super juice. It comes in lots of variations, and it's really good.
V8 super.
V8 fusion.
Fruit fusion.
Yeah.
Strawberry, banana, or
grape.
Grape or pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Luke likes juice that basically. Gee.
Go grab.
Thanks a lot.
Go grab the turkey.
Thanks a lot, Blake.
I was trying to get you close to the turkey, Turkey. How did you die next to the turkey? Well, wait till.
This game is whack.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to protect you so you can eat
Don't
food.
be hating, Blaze.
No, you wasted it.
Oh.
You have to wait until you get like damage. Okay.
Am I mental or what?
Oh yeah, yeah, mental. That was a thing.
Are you mental?
Are you mental? Yeah. What is basket case? I remember I got called a basket case a lot in school. It was like teachers trying to be cool.
You're the best.
Such a basket case, Mr. Luke. What?
It sounds like kind of a lame insult.
No, it still hurt. It hurt my feelings. So it succeeded.
Well, like when I was in school, like if I wasn't paying
No!
attention, my teacher would be like, "Earth to Amber, come in, Amber."
Ground controlled Amber. Yeah.
Ground control. Question 35. Earth to Amber. Of course, in my defense, I was a little spacey.
What's your favorite drink? Is it like iced coffee? Is that your favorite? Okay. What's your favorite thing to drink? Ground control to Major Tom. Yeah. Yeah. You have to think about it.
I don't know because I just drink coffee so that I can stay awake. So I don't really know what my favorite drink is at all.
Oh my god.
I really like. I'd probably say if I like green smoothies, honestly.
Green smoothies?
Yeah, like I get them at the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and they have like ginger, like spinach, and like all kinds of things in them, and they like make me feel like really healthy and like awake. I don't know how to explain it, but it makes me feel really healthy. Other than that, like if I would have to say my favorite drink, it's probably lemonade. I love lemonade. So good. Well, that was a long story. I'm not very indecisive. I don't know. I used to have like my favorite things that I liked, but like I don't know. I can't always have them anymore. Like I always have to worry about if it's healthy or not at this point.
See, this is the problem of playing it on easy mode. Like, for me, it's like super easy. But for you, you get to play the game more, so it's more enjoyable to hang out with you. Because I was playing all these levels by myself, so. Whoops! I just stabbed a child. I feel so bad.
What? What's with stabbing me, Blaze? Are you mental or something? Ow!
Oops!
What? That is whack!
Oops! My hand slipped. You gonna grab the knife? There you go. Let's go.
This girl be a little mental here. I don't know. I'm just being weird.
There you go. Oh yeah, they explode. Whoops. Whoopsies.
I'm not very good with slaying people. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's honest.
I try my best. I am a person that was all kinds of hip, cool language was around me all the time. But I was taking like voice lessons and I was like in all honors classes, so I was always learning to talk like this. So
how now, brown cow?
Everyone around me was being all like, "That's whack!" Like, and I was just like, and they were like, "Don't you think that's whack, Amber?" And
proper
like,
diction.
I was like, whack? What does that mean?
What is the whacking? What is that? Is so whack?
I always like thought the kids that got thrown out for saying it was bogus or whack were pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just like leave. You'd have to swagger out. They'd be like if you said this is bogus, and then they told you to leave, you'd have to say it 2 or 3 more times on your way out. Bogus. Bogus! It's bogus! And then slam the door.
Yep, slamming the door was a must. It didn't happen very much in my class though. You were in honors classes, so I guess you had like a few very honorable rebels. I had all the bad kids in my class. So I mean, you know, people literally get into fights and stuff.
I mean,
I don't want to be hugged. Let's dance.
I wasn't in honors classes the whole time though. Like, I actually tried out for honors classes when I was like younger. Then they said that I wasn't good enough for it. Then later I tried out again and they said I was too good for the honors classes and had to switch it. So they could never categorize me. They could never figure out if I was dumb or smart. First 1 year they said I was super smart, then they said I wasn't qualifying. So it was just like back and forth.
How close were you at getting valedictorian at
well,
high
the thing
school?
is, all the valedictorians were just taking easy classes. I had one teacher. I was getting straight A's up until 9th grade. I had straight A's like my entire life up until 9th grade, like even kindergarten. Like,
how do you get A's in kindergarten?
I don't know. All the other kids would come over to my paper and be like, "Wow, your letters look like they were written from the school book."
Wow, I got like, I didn't do well in kindergarten.
I don't know.
I mean, it was...
But once I got to 9th grade, then I had a teacher that I disagreed with on a subject, and basically she gave me a D or F on my paper, and even though I did like this huge long paper, it was extremely well thought out, but she didn't agree with my conclusion, so she gave me a bad grade because she disagreed with me, and then ever since then, I was just like, this is whack. I just was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. I don't even believe in anything anymore. And I was over. After that, I didn't even care anymore. I just got B minuses. I was such a rebel.
B minuses, wow.
I could have gotten the A's, but I was just like,
you could have gotten
I didn't even care.
B minus.
No, I just like they put such a horrible thing. It ruined because if you get one not A on your, so I got a 3.895 on my thing.
That was
at the end.
I don't know what my GPA was.
So that's like 4.0 would be your GPA. But most of the I took like astronomy, trig, all this stuff, and a lot of people who got a 4.0 actually took really easy classes, like beginner algebra and stuff. Whereas I was taking calculus, trig, all this other stuff. I was in like the Junior Engineering Technical Society and stuff. And that's what I didn't understand is like you can get 4.0 and you can take like, the easiest class in existence. And then you can get straight A's with that and you can become a valedictorian. Whereas if you're taking, physics and stuff and you get a C in that, that's actually harder than getting an A in I don't know, reading poetry out loud for fun class.
Reading poetry.
I.e.
The only class that I've gotten straight A's in throughout my
I don't believe in the system. I think the system is rigged. The system is whack!
I was what you would call, how did this guy pass high school and literally pass high school early group, but I had straight A's throughout high school and junior high in history.
If I could do high school over again, I would be that. I would wish I could go back in time. And while I'm sitting there and my teacher is expecting me to be the good person, and I know in the future that I'm going to get illegally given a bad grade because teachers disagree with me. And it happened again and again. I'm sorry, I talked over you. You talked.
You did talk over me.
You talked.
So, what I liked about history class is this was, before Columbine and stuff like that, because I was near.
Oh my gosh.
I was
oh dear.
I always wore a leather jacket, all the time to every class, all year round. It was just my thing, because I wasn't trying to be a crazy, person who's gonna hurt people. I was a huge anime fan, and anime guys wore stuff that made them stand out from everybody else. So, what I loved is I was the smartest kid in my history class. me and the professor or the teacher would argue all the time, but I got like straight A's, A pluses. There was this one guy who was an honor student who I got better grades than him, and I knew more than he did about like the American Revolution and World War II and all this other stuff. But I didn't
owned him.
I didn't look like what you would consider a nerd or something like that. Like for
you were like Bruce Wayne when he stood in the back of school and acted like
I was basically, if you've seen The Breakfast Club, I was like the rebel guy in the back, but I was smart. When it came to history, the other grades I struggled with, but you know,
Harimon.
I was people don't know who that is, but yeah, I was Harimon from School Rumble, which was
but like
awesome.
I don't really care. Like I don't think grades count as anything. Like if I got straight C's, it still doesn't mean that I didn't know as much as somebody with A's. Grades are just like a stupid thing. Like teachers just give you grades to try to control your mind and keep you in line. I honestly think it's just a mechanism to keep us herded like cattle. I honestly don't think they believe it. I don't think that matters.
My one teacher told me that the best thing, grades don't really do much for you in life. It's work experience and like knowing certain things and knowing how to survive in society. That's why they're like, you know, yeah, you can get straight A's and stuff if you want to, but the people that get straight A's sometimes kind of wild out in society. They don't know how to handle when they start to fail.
I mean, if you've ever seen Dave,
I've seen a bunch of stuff. So, I mean, my teacher gave us like practical life skills as best as they could. You know, some of the other teachers were like hardcore expecting like amazing grades.
Here, I'll explain to you. So I found that as I got more and more A's, it was harder and harder to get an A every single time because generally people make mistakes. So generally you're going to make a mistake on something if you're a human being. To actually get straight A's, you have to majorly be a robot, basically. So I found that the more A's I got, the more that I was kind of learning how to cheat. Not that I would cheat all the time, but...
Wait, what?
It's a common thing, and I'll tell you because I had a conversation with 3 valedictorians from my school, because there was like 2 or 3 valedictorians, and 2 or 3 people got straight A's. And the more that I would get A's, I would realize that I was teaching myself to cheat. To actually get A's, it's not really cheating, but kind of cheating. Such as, like, say you had a test on a certain day, you would just get really, really good at lying why you couldn't be there for that certain day, so you could take an extra day to study. You just, like, get really good at lying and cheating, and then you get really good at getting straight A's.
They didn't let normal students do that. Like,
they let straight A students do that all the time.
Wow.
And then I talked to the 2 people that had valedictorian. They both told me the same thing, that the way they got to be valedictorian was cheating. And I said, exactly. I said, that's why I stopped caring about grades, because I realized I was losing my soul to try to get straight A's.
If you didn't show up for a test in high school or the classes I went to, you'd get an F.
If you are really good at school and like all your teachers like you and you prove to be the best or whatever, you can do whatever you want. All you have to make up is a sob story. Like, oh my gosh, like I'm having so many hard headaches lately for a month. Oh, just take all the time you need. You're such a good student that you can do whatever you want. But see, this is the thing, Luke. That the school equals life. What happens to school is what happens in life, in real life. Those cheaters are the ones that are the heads of CEO companies and everything today. I guarantee you, they cheat their way through life their entire life, and they know how to do it. And that's why I thought, my gosh, I don't want this for the rest of my life. So I'm stopping. But I could have done it. I literally could have.
No, don't take my turkey. Why did you take my turkey? Turkey!
I'm a cheater, not a beater. I'm just saying, I actually asked 2 of the people that were valedictorians, and they both... And I'm the one who brought it up, I said, because...
Hey, lower your decibel level.
I said, you know, the secret to straight A's, and they're like, yep, cheating.
That's not really cheating, though. That's just like...
Yeah, it is, because you should have gotten a 0 on that test, but you, like, gave yourself more time to do it. Kind of cheating.
But normal high school and college, they don't let you do that. Like, not the classes I was in. I was in normal high school.
Yeah, I know. I had a real awakening in when I went to college, and I, like, was trying to show up late, and, like, the teacher locked me out of the And I was like, oh crap, this is gonna be way harder than high school. Like, wait, you're saying I won't get special treatment for being smart? Darn it!
Yep.
Like, Wait, you're saying in college I have to work hard? Oh my gosh, that was the reality check. It was like, wait, so for college I actually have to do work instead of just constantly trying to brown-nose my teachers? Whoa.
Wow.
This is so different.
Yeah, that explains why you were so stressed out in college when you were dating. Like,
yeah, it was basically like a slap in the face of reality.
I enjoyed college because it was very reminiscent
fair.
to like my work life. Like
Right.
I was expected to show up on time, do the best job I could, not
Yep.
tick off the customers, and then
Yeah, that's not what I was used to.
Yeah, you were very uptight. If you hadn't met me, you would have been super.
I would have been
uptight.
fine. I would have been fine. I would have been alone in my house forever with my cats.
Yep.
I would have been fine.
But you would have had a really cool job, probably.
Probably. Maybe I still will. Maybe you'll send me to school like that guy from the librarian.
Yeah. But speaking of that, you need to pay toward your school again. Like the culinary thing needs money.
Well, I'll tell you, then when I went to college in the East Coast, it was really a rude awakening. Because they expect me to check in with my other classmates and communicate to people, and I was like, what? I signed up for school so I could sit in the back of the room and never speak to anyone. Just like, this is so weird. It's like, culture shock once, culture shock twice, continuing culture shock my entire life.
We both have to be moving to
Sorry.
proceed. No, you're
Got
fine.
it. Blaze.
Yeah, so Amber and I are completely different people. Amber was an honor student, I was a normal high school student. But, unlike Amber, I graduated early, but I worked very hard to graduate early. Like, now you want to save us turkeys, hun, because this is
Hard
a boss.
work. What's that?
Yeah, I put in the hard work, and I was smart enough to learn what credits I needed, and I graduated early. So I only went to high school for 3 years. I did not go to high school for a full 4 years.
3 years? That's whack.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
My sophomore and my junior year were combined. I didn't really have a senior year. I took all the credits. Like I sat down with my counselor and I was like, look, you don't like me, I don't like you. You don't want me in this school very long. I don't want to be here very long, but I know I need a education so I can get into the college I want to go to upstate, meaning back in New York.
Yeah.
And I was like, what would somebody need to do to accumulate the type of credits needed? Like, how many credits do I need as a senior to graduate? And he told me, I said, okay, so if I did this summer course, and if I did this course, and if I took this remedial course, and I did this paper, and I did this and this, and it added up to all of this, then I could graduate, with this amount of stuff, right? That would equal what a senior had. And he was like, I suppose. It's like, okay, I'm doing it. And he was like, you won't be able to do it. And, I buckled down, did it in about like 9 months, and yeah, that was it. Because I hated that school. That school was super abusive. That town was terrible.
The town is the worst town in America. Honestly, they are going to do a documentary on that town as the most evil town ever. I guarantee you.
If we had 1 million subscribers, what kind of documentary do you want? Surviving that school.
Yeah, Luke and I met each other in the worst town in America.
I don't know if people are still allowed to do that anymore, like where you gather a certain amount of credits to like graduate early. But the principal and the counselor and my teachers did not like me. They thought I was a troublemaker.
The town that Luke and I grew up was evil, and everyone was like, this town is such a great... You hit me with a pipe, yo!
I'm a bad
That's
person.
Whack.
I'm a bad person.
What's up with that? What's your problem, Blaze? Are you mental or something?
Blaze is having a rough day.
What's going on with you?
Blaze is hitting people with pipes. But yeah, that's
Don't
what
be hating, Blaze.
That's what I did.
Don't be hating.
Everybody was like, "How did you survive high school?" It's like I even during the Columbine years, and like all the repeats and the scary stuff that was happening, I just buckled down. I did what I needed to, and I got out of there.
Yeah, little.
I had
like...
no friends though, because I was in Amber's grade for a little bit, and then I skipped it.
Yeah, but you were older than me.
Yeah.
Oh, right, because your parents held you back in kindergarten.
Right. That's also one of the reasons why I wanted to skip, because when I went to college, I wanted to be the same age as everybody in college.
Yeah.
I didn't want
to be...
It was
a horrible
be...
idea. Why would anyone hold anyone back?
Because the school said I was too dumb. Like,
If
I
you're
was
so
too...
dumb, how did you graduate early? Though?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Whack. Pretty whack. Teachers be hating.
Teachers hate me.
But anyway, yeah, we grew up in the worst town in America. I guarantee you, it had the worst of everything you can imagine. There were even gangsters from Chicago that lived in that town. Not saying that gangsters are bad, I'm just saying it's pretty crazy.
Chicago speaks for itself. The only thing that I'm concerned about is some of the places we've looked at to move back to Illinois. Like, they were like, and they even posted on their website, they were like, just so you know, crime is actually down this year. It's like,
yeah,
our apartments are safe because there hasn't been a break-in or a manslaughter case in about a year.
It's so funny
like,
because
what?
when we said we were gonna move back towards Chicago, we had so many people like,
people
why?
were warning us. They're like, why?
But like, Luke and I grew up there. Like,
Yeah.
you have no idea. Like, I thought I was gonna die half the time I was going to school.
I survived Albany, New York, and then I moved to Chicago. And now I'm moving back to Chicago.
That's where I learned a little bit of street smart. Always make sure you make friends that are bigger than you. That's what I learned.
But I just love that one. So, I mean, I called that place and I was like, I understand you're cheap and stuff, but we can't really live here. I can't rent your house, sorry. That's not good enough for me. The price is great, but you have to remember, if you're paying for something low, then you're giving up something else. Like, this is
your
the thing.
life.
Yeah, you could be putting yourself in danger.
Yeah, like but yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the town that we lived in, but that wasn't the worst part. The bad parts of the neighborhood were not even the worst part of town. The worst part of the town was the mean rich people that lived there. They were the worst part of our town. And basically, like, everyone was like, this town is, like, such a great town to raise your kids in. Yeah, if you own the town. Think of like that movie, like, It's a Wonderful Life, where Mr. Potter owns everything in the town. Yeah, that was our town, except for Mr. Potter was, like, 5 or 6 really rich, like, extremely wealthy families, and all of their kids and their kids' cousins and their kids' nephews and nieces and friends were the only people that would ever make any of the, football team, basketball team, baseball team,
slow down.
Choir, varsity choir, etc. All their friends, you had to actually, it didn't even matter. That's how messed up our town was. Talents, race,
you're not playing.
Nothing. Didn't matter what you did. If you didn't know those people, then you were nothing in that town.
Ow.
I'm just saying. And Luke and I were nothing in that town. Oh, I died.
You died because you weren't paying attention.
So anyway, yeah, just case in point, I tried out for the choir for that town, and they said that I didn't make it in because I wasn't one of the popular girls. Then I went on and I actually tried out for All-State and Honors All-State choir, got in both, and then they just let me in without an audition after that because they felt salty. Because they were hating.
Most people don't let go of their controller when they play games to talk.
I know, but I just had to use my arms to make a statement.
Nobody can see your arms. Like, what's gonna happen is you're gonna die. See, this is Streets of Rage. This is not like
Streets of Rage.
Let me just stand here, and old school games don't wait for you.
So basically, like, the town was like some kind of like Truman Show where it was all for the people that owned the town.
Yeah, and we're not moving back to that town.
I'm never moving there.
We're gonna be living like probably 2 hours away from it.
So long, Sucktown.
Yeah, more or less.
That's why Luke and I love that movie, like, just friends, because he just leaves. And it's like everyone in the town is insane, and he just leaves, and he becomes so much more successful when he leaves. And it's true, though, like, a town can be insane. Like, an entire town of people can be crazy. That's why, like, people have to, like, completely, like, leave sometimes. So see, like, outside of where they are and be like, oh, not everywhere is like this.
Okay. Yeah. You just talk and play.
I am. So, like, Luke and I had one thing in common. Like, I feel like we were the only people in the world that could see outside in that town. Like, it was like everyone else was blinded by some kind of weird...
They lived in Pleasantville.
Yeah, exactly. And we could see through the lines
But
of
I was
it.
from New York, so of course I never felt. I'm not really the place we're looking at. I'm not gonna feel quite like I do in the East Coast, but
honestly,
this place where we are in Pennsylvania doesn't feel like the East Coast.
All right. So, okay. Let me give you guys an instance. Okay, an example. You know, like, okay, I was just watching a travel vlog, and they were saying, like, in the South, like, this town is, you know, near Chicago, so, I mean, like 2 hours from Chicago, and not in the South. But basically, like, I was watching this guy say in the South, like, if you know, don't smile as much, then people might look at you weird. People wouldn't just look at you weird. In this town, if you didn't smile, they would actually say...
Amber, go get the turkey, honey.
They would actually say, why are you not smiling? Like, to your face, even if they didn't know you. That's how insane these people are. Like, why are you not smiling? It's like, maybe because you're here. I don't know. Sorry. Alright, now I'm becoming more savage. Oh, story time with Amber. Streets of Rage!
Story time with Amber. As long as Amber plays, it's fine. Otherwise, I have to do all the heavy lifting.
I'm doing it.
So that's actually based on a real-world wrestler.
Wow.
Very famous.
Oh!
I think that's based on the
I
Warrior.
was just punching the air.
Yeah, I think that wrestler's based on the Warrior.
Oh!
Ow.
I can't even get one hit in!
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh, I'm
him.
so afraid of hitting you, Blaze!
Boom. No!
Oh! You're going down, punk! Ouch.
Murdered. Okay, don't press the button when there's, you know. No, he's not Randy Savage. There was a wrestler in the 90s called Warrior or something like that, or 80s. I don't think it's supposed to be Randy Savage.
Well, like, when I told my parents that we're probably moving back to Illinois, they're like, oh yeah, we're looking for houses in this town. And I'm thinking, like,
no.
Are you insane? Like, no, I'm never moving there. I mean, I'd rather...
It's in the middle of nowhere.
I would rather move to the worst neighborhood in the inner city of any huge major city and think of, you know, where I was in danger of dying than moving back.
I still remember as, like, when I was 13 years old and we were moving from our great place in New York.
I moved from a great place, too.
And we were coming from, like, a really nice area, and we're driving through that part of the Midwest. It was terrible.
I came from a great part of the Midwest. I came from a town called Lake Villa. It was gorgeous. It was on a lake. Everyone was nice to me. I had everyone at my birthday party, pink poofy dresses. I came to that horrible town, and, like, nobody wanted to be my friend. Everyone was super mean to me, and I was like, why am I on an alternate Earth now? This is so weird. And I was just like, this is so freaky. Within, like, 1 year, I had no friends. Everyone hated me. And the year before, everyone thought I was amazing. And this was like, I was like an hour away, like from last time. Like, I was on a beautiful lake. My dad had a nice job.
You already said that.
Well, I liked the lake, okay? So.
See, what you have to remember, like, especially when talking, you don't have to over-describe things. You just say it once, and then you move on. Because then it becomes like a long rant. Hey, this is just something I've noticed.
I'm just saying, I came from a nice place, too. I have no idea to this day why my parents moved there.
Because it's cheap.
I never will move there. Someone would have to kill me to make me move there.
That wouldn't make any sense, because you wouldn't be alive.
That's why I'll never move there.
Okay. So then you would say something like, I'll move there over my dead body. That's a more appropriate use of that term.
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't really know phrases like that.
Right, I know. I'm aware of this.
No, I've heard of that phrase. I'm just being weird. I know phrases.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm from an alien planet where all I did was read music books or something.
Watch black and white TVs.
Whatever. Don't be hating.
Don't be hating.
I'm gonna mess you up, punks.
Yeah, so you can't get on my case for trying to find a nice, safe place for us to live.
I know.
That's normal. I'm definitely not going to the place where they have on our website, great news, there's been no robberies or murders this year in our town.
Okay, alright, just FYI, every single, just fun fact about me, every single house on my street was robbed except mine. And that's how I actually, people wonder like, oh, like, where did your whole thing where you know, you have your faith and everything comes from? That's where it came from. I prayed every single day that I wouldn't get robbed. That
Yeah,
and it worked.
Amber lived on the side of town where it's like, if you had to compare it to like a Western with the tumbleweeds and stuff and the broken windows and, you know, shady characters outside smoking and... I'm glad that the car that I had in high school was a terrible beat, like looked like a horrible car, because who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, that's why people would always...
Everybody's first car needs to be garbage. Like your first car needs to be kind of like
in a terrible neighborhood.
Yeah.
But like I don't understand. No offense, but like where your grandparents lived, like. I mean, we're like near New York, everything started to get really run down near New York City. Everyone's house looks run down and terrible, but everyone's car looks so new and shiny.
In New York? Yeah. That's because you want the reason why we do that in New York is because, yeah, your house looks a little shoddy and stuff like that on the outside, but on the inside it's really nice. And the reason why we get good cars is because you need a good car to commute, so you can do your job.
Ma'am, aren't you afraid somebody will steal your car, though?
No. Not usually, because, you know, everybody works.
Oh.
Like, all those people there...
People work in New York? Wow,
yeah,
that's
all
so
those
different from the
all
town
those
I grew
people
up
in that Portuguese town that I grew up in.
Yeah?
Like, even though, like, the houses were all run down and stuff, and, like, literally the street was... It was so hard to drive to my grandparents' house because the streets on both sides were filled with cars.
Yep. You had to literally... It was like... Tetris to get through the street.
Oh yeah.
Just to go down the street. You had to like weave in and out of parked cars.
Yep.
And hope you didn't scratch one or something.
Oh my gosh!
Angry person would come out of the house and start screaming at you.
Well, yeah, because their alarm would go off, and then they would come out.
All the cars are super nice.
Swear at you in Portuguese.
Yeah, now I know where you learned stuff like that.
I learned it from my grandmother, who actually Grandma is 96 years old today. Happy birthday, Grandma!
Happy birthday. I guess we could give her a call or something. Well, she's probably having her party.
She probably is asleep now, honey. It's 8 o'clock. Old people don't stay up very late.
Well, if you want, we could give her a call together.
I can try to call her after the stream, see if she's still awake. She might be. She could be watching her stories.
We'll see. Oh, we're doing a Capcom thing.
Capcom thing? I'm 10 o'clock. I mean, this is... Oh, sorry. I forgot who was who. Oops.
What? You mental blaze?
It slipped. I was trying to hit the ninja, and you were there, and it was totally accidental. Watch out for the bomb.
You might want to check your eyes there. Wait, I can't think of any more 90s phrases.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
That was a 90s term.
Thank you.
That was from a video game.
Cool.
That's
That sounded cool. I wish I could have used that in the 90s. It was more
you didn't watch enough action movies.
It was more like, stop
Stop
being mean to me.
You only watched Rambo.
No, that's just one movie I watched one time.
Okay, what about Terminator? RoboCop?
No, I wouldn't watch any rated M movies. I didn't even know Rambo was rated M.
How did you not know?
It didn't have a rating on it. It was from the library.
It said unrated? That means it's rated R.
I thought
Are you being
it didn't have a rating.
Do not take both my turkeys. You can have one turkey for you.
I didn't
turkey.
I thought it was something about
back off.
History. They said it was about, you know, some kind of war in history. So I thought it was informational movie.
No, unrated mean it's rated R. I know because I used to get away with that until my parents got smarter and we were at Blockbuster and I was like, oh, this is unrated. Yeah, that didn't work out very well when it turned out to be an anime movie, and then it came in. Or my dad came in, and the lady wasn't wearing a shirt in the anime, and he was like, what are you watching? It's like, I don't know, the box says unrated. Got me.
Oh my god.
And then we learned, even though I knew, that unrated means rated R, or whatever.
So you and your dad had bonding time together.
No, he literally took my VCR out of my room. And
pretty hardcore.
It was, yeah.
Why wouldn't your dad just take the movie?
Well, because he can't destroy the movie because you know when you rent a movie from Blockbuster, you have to return it. He returned the movie that day, and he took my VCR.
How?
Which was a VCR I paid for. It was one that had I could watch. Could I watch DVDs? No, it wasn't DVDs yet.
I've never heard you tell me that before.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
probably would not be able to handle that 10 years ago.
That wasn't 10 years ago. That was, my gosh.
No, I'm saying, if you told me that 10 years ago, I'd be really mad.
Oh, yeah. Well.
I'd be like, what?
Yeah. Sorry, I was a healthy teenage boy. So, but I did not know that content was in there. I just knew it was going to be violent. It was supposed to be about ninjas, and it turned into James Bond ninjas, kind of.
Well, your dad is the one that kept watching James Bond stuff with you.
Yeah, except I didn't like James Bond when I was a kid. So, I mean, I was into... I liked animation. Like, I tried to watch some live-action stuff, but I'm more of an animation person.
Yeah, but when I was, like, 19 or 20 years old and I went over to your house, and your parents, like, were gonna watch some kind of romantic comedy, and it turned out to get a little weird. They were just like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, and they got really upset. Like, even though apparently they used to watch stuff around like that around you when you were, like, 5.
Actually, if scenes...
So I was so confused,
if
like,
that's,
what in the world is going on
if that
here?
stuff happened,
I feel like they were just making that scene just for me.
No. If something raunchy happened on TV, my dad would take me upstairs if I was really little.
Okay.
If I was, if it was on television and it wasn't...
This is getting weird.
Yeah, if it was on television, then he would switch the channel.
Let's talk about the 90s again.
That was 90s. So... Yeah, they tried to protect me and make me a sweet, innocent boy as much as they could. Maybe too much. Because...
Well, you only had you and your sister, so...
Yeah, I know. So when I went to slumber parties, or, like, game parties and, like, rated R movies and stuff were happening, like, everybody called me names because I would just subconsciously walk out of the room when stuff would happen because I was so used to...
Oh, you're so cute.
It didn't last long like that because...
I did the same.
Eventually, I wanted kids stop to make fun of me, so I would just stay, and then that's probably how, like, some adolescent issues happened with me later, because I just, like, you know.
I did the same though. Like my friends wanted to watch a horror movie, and I just
peer pressure.
I just said I'm not allowed to watch this. My family said I'm not allowed to watch this, so I just left.
Peer pressure is a terrible thing.
I didn't get into it really though. I just left. We didn't have like parent pressure or peer pressure.
I didn't have like many friends though, so I couldn't just like I would have been all alone. So
yep, story of my life. I was all alone also.
Yep.
Pretty much. I mean, like I had my friend that I would like play video games with and stuff.
That was one of my friends that I played games with, like that incident. Of course, when his mom found out about it, she like grounded him for a week.
It's difficult to say because your family is trying to protect you, but at the same time, when they get too crazy about it, like to the point where they get so like controlling, then it's almost like swinging the other way at that point.
Yeah. Well, kids today, their parents have something called parental locks. They can actually prevent certain content from being shown on TV. You couldn't do that when we were kids.
Well, I don't want to get in. I'm not gonna. I could tell you some weird stories, but I don't want to get into it.
Okay.
We were talking about the 90s.
That is 90s.
We're talking about some weird stuff that I feel comfortable.
Gaming in the 90s was weird.
We're talking about some weird anime thing that I can never get out of my mind now. Everyone's imagining it. I'm feeling comfortable.
You want me to say the name of it?
No! I want it to never have happened. I'm gonna go back in time and get rid of that moment so that never happened.
Okay. I always make you feel weird. It's my job. My job as the husband to make you feel weird. Safe and weird. Ooh, you just got slapped by a motorcycle guy?
I don't feel comfortable. Our kids aren't going to be allowed to watch it.
Well, that's why you have parental locks now. You don't have to worry about it.
So
basically tell...
we're the ones that got messed up, so they won't.
Well, I mean, if they there are websites where they teach kids how to bypass that, but, like, I'll just block those websites, because there's so much security these days that you can do. It's crazy.
Well, that's okay. Our kids will be working out on the farm once they get one.
Farm nothing. They're gonna be editing the videos.
No way.
Yes way.
I'm gonna have
Child labor.
No way. I'm gonna have my kids helping with the chickens, and they're not even gonna know what the internet is.
We're not gonna have chickens.
Yeah, we are, because that's how you.
Are you gonna continue, or you're giving yourself a game over again?
Oh, I just have to press this.
Ow. Dun, dun, dun,
Who should I be?
Be whoever you want.
All right.
I'm still playing as Blaze. Like, we're almost done with the game, actually.
All right, I'll try Axel out because we.
Yay, Axel and Blaze. Ow.
Whoa, this is before Axel got really weird looking for Streets of Rage 4.
This is before Axel discovered Burger King. This is before Streets of Rage Axel. Man, 90s games make me remember 90s
I feel
stuff.
so weird.
I've told you weirder stuff. Ouch.
Sorry, I punched Blaze in the face.
I've had weirder stories on streams too, so that's actually pretty good.
Luke and I are two different people.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I'm
a dude and you're a girl.
I'm not. No anime for our children now.
There's good anime.
Horrified.
There's good anime. Are you kidding me? Today it's actually much safer with anime because like you have all these Puritans online like making people censor stuff all the time, so companies can't really do anything as much as they used to in the 80s and 90s. There's no way. So
Wait, you're saying things are more censored now than they were back then?
it's weird. You would think that censorship would be less as time goes on, but now it's even more. Yeah. Yep.
That is weird. What I don't like when censorship changes weird stuff too, though. They change the story of the anime. They change the entire plot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in case, like, if somebody dies, they make it so they got a cold. Like, they just change the entire plot of the story. That's what I don't like. It's weird. It's like, okay, I can understand you're censoring this, but you changed the entire point of the whole story. But it's weird. They censor stuff like that, but then they add swear words in that weren't even there in the original Japanese.
Yeah, and
So they add in language, but then they censor life.
They add in language and they add in
censor other
weird
stuff.
dialogue that, like, you know,
So
was
they
never part of the original
they
anime.
add more language in there, but then they censor if somebody dies. I don't understand. Like, they just it's just so haphazard the way that they're censoring stuff.
And now you know why I only watch subtitled anime, because I don't like dub.
It's like they take away the original. They're taking away the original vision of the original story, and they're completely morphing it to their version of it.
And Amber's just said she's against censorship, so...
I did?
Yep, that's basically the anime camp you're in. You're in anime should, like, allowed to be art. You need to grab that apple, honey. There you go.
I also, I mean, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but I
You
also...
are weird.
I don't think I should say this out loud, but as long as, I mean, I didn't like that thing that you were talking about, but I don't think that, I don't know.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking
I
about,
don't like it when they make girls look, like, less curvy on, like, video games and stuff. It makes me feel uncomfortable, because they're trying to say, you should be ashamed that you're curvy and a girl, like, you should just stop being a girl. Like, it makes me feel like they're censoring girls from existing.
Oh, that's fine.
I feel really angry. Like
That's a normal take to have.
That's what I don't like. I mean, I can't understand.
Ah!
Hug time.
No hug time.
That's what I don't
made me get rid
understand
of. I
about
needed.
it.
That was my pipe. That was my
Sorry.
pipe to smack people with. I worked really hard to pick that up.
That's what I don't get about it.
You need that one up. Actually, no, I need that one up. Wait.
Why are we all wearing? Are these boxing gloves or?
No, they're not boxing gloves. They're boxing gloves are thicker. Those are what do you call those? Those are open gloves. So that would be stuff that you could help grip stuff. You seriously trying to steal my turkey? Let's
You
go.
can have it.
No, I already took one.
You said you can't have turkey right now because it'll make you tired on the screen.
But what?
You can't,
No.
You can't eat turkey right now because it'll make you tired when you're streaming. You said you don't have turkey sandwiches in the middle of the day. It makes you tired.
We're in a game right now.
Oh.
Why would the turkey bother me? It's not real.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I don't like having turkey, and I have a turkey sandwich at night sometimes, like to help me sleep. Some more milk, but not too warm. You don't want to cook the milk too much because then it gets all like skimmy at the top, like there's like skin in it or something.
Oh yeah,
I hate that.
Oh wait, I knew what that was from culinary.
You're just supposed
Darn
to heat
I
it up
forgot.
just a little bit.
Yeah, there's like some kind of like enzyme that creates that on.
Yeah, it's gross. It's like, oh, what am I drinking? Oh,
Oh
I
my
hate
gosh.
that. That's why I always. Some people are like, why do you like when you make hot cocoa and stuff? You heat the water up and you put the cocoa stuff and you add the milk later. It's like, because I don't want my milk to get all gross.
People actually ask you that?
Yeah, I've had people ask me how I make hot cocoa sometimes. My streams get weird, okay?
I guess it's a man's world that I'll never understand.
I don't understand a lot of things about girls, so I've been married to one for close to 15 years, so...
Well, like, okay, so today I kind of got triggered and Luke had to calm me down. I had to get some McDonald's coffee that always helps, you know.
That's
Basically,
so weird
I
that
saw-
would actually help.
It doesn't calm me down, actually. It makes me more stressed out. But basically, I saw...
Hot cocoa calms you down.
Well, I saw a vlog about this
Dang it.
couple that got broken up. And basically he was saying how
Sorry.
every time she would talk to him about her problems, he would
Sorry.
just sit there and not able to respond because he needed to think about it before he would respond, so he wouldn't say anything right then. And he would always get back to her later, but she wouldn't actually react then at all or offer any sympathy at all. And he's like, well, I couldn't because, you know, of course I can't because I'd have to think about it. And I'm sitting here watching this and I'm thinking, oh my gosh! He's Luke!
So he's a guy.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
my, so she wanted him to not be a guy.
Wait, you're saying all guys are like that?
Yes! Guys think slower.
Oh, I thought you and
We have
him were
to-
just like exactly the same.
No, we have to
somehow.
plan things out, what we're gonna say, because if you say the wrong thing, girls wild out.
Yeah, but it would be better if you just had a list of cue cards like, oh,
What?
I'm sorry. Like, I'll give you some. Like,
A cue card?
I feel your pain.
Oh my god.
I am wrenching in agony from my
Oh,
gut.
look,
Oh.
Amber. What have I always told you about beat 'em ups? There's always an elevator level.
If you guys had like a cue card, like I'm writhing in agony inside, hearing about how that woman treated you at the salon.
If you want to give me cue cards, I mean, whatevs. But, I mean, I think you would want my honest answer about stuff, but
Well, if
okay.
it makes me feel better, I'd rather have dishonesty.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't, but I just want...
Ow, 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 ow,
I
ow.
want you to change and be me!
That's never happening. Guys and girls are different. We think differently. We act
So
differently.
frustrating, though!
We have different likes and interests. That's what makes us unique and why we, you know, go well together.
I don't know if I can deal with this.
I'm sorry to say this, but I mean, girls are more emotionally driven than guys are. Guys are more practical in their thinking, and girls are very driven by their emotions.
Anyway, like, this guy was like, yeah, I didn't know what to do about that. I don't know what her problem was. I was thinking of screaming at the screen like, what, you monster? Why didn't you say anything to her? It's all your fault! And then I was just like, fine, I need to go get myself a coffee.
I really think you need to take advantage of a lot of the hot cocoa that I have in the house for you, because that tends to calm you down more than coffee does. Like, and you really like it because you like having hot cocoa like at your grandpa's house and things like that is what you told me. So that's part of the reason why hot cocoa is always readily, or not readily. I can't think of the word, okay? I'm readily available for you when you want hot cocoa, even though we don't have like a hot cocoa maker. We've got a microwave and water, and you know, you can do it that way.
I like Ovaltine.
You like Ovaltine. Okay, I can try to get Ovaltine.
Stuff is wicked expensive, though.
I haven't seen any Ovaltine on the
You
website that
literally,
we get
like-
food from.
You literally,
Ow.
like, spend your
job.
way out of house and home just to get Ovaltine.
Mmm.
So expensive. It's so much less expensive to get Hershey's chocolate syrup.
You've got a knife right there. Oh, you already have a knife. Never
Got
mind.
one, thank
Yeah,
you.
I see that. Now we gotta fight robots. Because it's 90s game. Oh my gosh. Stab.
But
stab
instead
the
of
robot.
staring, I feel like every problem would be solved if guys just say something. Like,
We try to say something,
Or-
and then if we say the wrong thing, then you end up running out the room and slamming the door or taking the car, and we're just sitting here like kind of like what? I don't understand what
that's
just happened.
because you said the wrong thing.
But how do we know it's the wrong thing?
It should be obvious. We know what it is.
There used to be a joke in the 90s that, like, mood rings were, like, great for boyfriends to know when their girlfriends are about to, like, destroy them. Because guys can't really pick up on the signal that they're about to die in an argument.
Yeah, I never know why that is. It's obvious to us.
Because we're not... We don't live by emotions. That's why a lot of us seem very emotionless. Like, you've heard what my grandma has said about me. She says I'm kind of like a robot sometimes. Like, she's just... And grandma's very emotional.
Yeah.
So, that's just how she
That's
is.
because your grandma...
She's cute and feisty.
I think your grandma's a girl, that's why.
And very tiny.
Yeah,
She's the smallest person I know. I've never met a human that small.
I am not gonna be as small as your grandma.
You are gonna shrink.
No, I am. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to.
Yeah, but grandma was the same size as you when you got married.
I know. I'm gonna take vitamins and minerals, and I'm gonna stay the same.
She was
size.
5'2", and she.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want to be a gnome.
I don't even know. She's like 4'7" now. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, she eats incredibly healthy too. I mean, the 96 years old, and the doctor just told her recently, like, he's like, everything seems to be running fine. He says, as long as you don't get the zombie plague, you should be good.
Why would he even say that?
Because grandma's like, of course I'm healthy, swears at him in Portuguese. I can't say the word she uses. It's a funny word, but only funny for me.
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know it was a swear word.
He didn't even know
I
that
thought
they
it was
were
slang.
bad words until he started saying them on streams.
I said it on streams, and
then
also
people were like, "Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I thought you didn't swear."
some Portuguese people were reaming me.
And
They were
then
like,
Luke was like, "I don't. What did I say?"
What did I say? Oh my
It's
gosh.
the stuff my grandma used to
"This
say.
is stuff my grandma says." Yeah.
And then they were like, you shouldn't say that again.
Don't say that. You have Portuguese viewers. Don't say that. What does it mean? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I mean, my grandma, ever since I was 5 years old, was yelling that at me when I was sitting too close to the TV, or when I accidentally broke a glass in the kitchen, or, you know, the toilet overran. I was a problem. Like, I wasn't a problem child. Problems happened to me as a child. Accident prone is the word.
Were the problems there before you started
No,
them?
the problems came because of me. Yeah, that would be accident prone is more like it. But, yeah.
I don't want to friendly fire you.
You don't want to friendly fire me? I'm
You
sorry.
just helped
I know.
me so the guy could punch
I know.
me.
I'm sorry. I was just. We were having.
I want to play a skate again.
The game's almost over, honey. If you die, it's game over.
What? I can't play a skate at the end.
You should be proud of yourself. You've almost beaten Streets of Rage 2. Even on easy, that's not an easy
I just got
feat.
punched in the face again.
Yeah. This is the finale level. Ow, 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 ow. So as long as you stay alive...
I'm not alive, I'm dying. I just got punched again.
Alright, give me a second. Just back off. I'm gonna kill this fool.
No!
Okay, that's not helping. Wait. Ow! Okay, you know what? This fool is messing me up.
He was whack.
Alright, he did. Moving on to the next little boss. Another elevator scene, or are we actually getting to the boss now? Nope, another elevator. Rule of thumb, there's always lots of elevator action in beat 'em up games.
I don't really know what's gonna happen when we go back to our town, though. Like, people are gonna be like... I don't even think anyone remembers us.
Nope. There might be some people still around from back then. Besides, like, parents.
I think they'd be like, who are you guys?
Pretty much. When we went back to visit your one friend who married the guy who I never thought she would, there were some people in town who remembered you, but they had no idea who I was. Until you said my name, and they're like, that is not. You ended up marrying him? It's like, oh wow, this word spreads fast, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I know. Gossip.
Yeah.
So weird.
I didn't even know you guys were dating. It's like, we met in college. We met at the college in this stupid town. Technically, because I was in college when you were.
I'd be like, why would you know we're dating? We've been out of this town for like years. We don't even know you. Like,
yep.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Nice! Good job, Amber. Yeah, just keep doing that. Oh, never mind.
Well,
Sorry,
I have such a cool expression when I'm getting hit in the face.
Oh, you got ninja'd!
It looks like I'm It looks like I'm Luke Skywalker being like, that's not true, that's impossible.
Let's see if you have another continue. Uh-oh. Oh, you almost did
Darn
it!
it!
You got to the end of the game, though. That's an accomplishment.
It doesn't matter. I'm cursed with never ever beating a game.
That's not true.
I've never beaten one.
Yes, you have. You beat Knights of the Round. You've beaten a bunch. This is no easy game. I'm probably not going to beat it. I might. I got 3 lives. I don't know how many continues I have.
I hope you don't. No, I'm just kidding.
That's fine. Hey, you can wish that on me. I used to do that to my friend all the time, too. It's like, I got a game over. I hope you fail. Because you did a lot of friendly fire on me. Ow.
Yeah.
And that's what you get. You can be mad. You can be mad. You're like, I would have lived if it wasn't for your clumsiness. Like, you kicked me in the face so many times. How many times did I get hit? Yeah, everybody's telling you good job.
Oh, thank you.
Ah! Oh, this is problematic. He's not even the last boss
I
yet.
wish you could, like, stick it to that one teacher that was super mean.
He died.
I know.
I never got to. I didn't even get to tell him I got married because he told me I was going to be in jail. He said I was going to be a problem kid.
You should go to his, okay, this is a little bit dark, but go to his tombstone and be like, I told you I'd get married and be successful in your face!
No.
Okay.
Most of the people who were mean to me are all dead now. Like, and, yeah, my really nice, my math teacher is still alive and retired. But yeah, my mean English teacher, she's dead. My, the principal that was a real tool to me, he died. School nurse was very nice to me. She's still around.
You remember your school nurse?
Yeah, I was there a lot because I was on ulcer medicine when I was in high school. I had ulcers in high school. Yeah.
Why? Oh, because of high school.
Because of high school distress, yeah. Yep. Ow, 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 ow. No! I don't think I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. What are you laughing at, weirdo?
I'm just laughing at what Charles said, oh my.
Oh my gosh.
That's a fun fact that we would like to know. Yeah.
What?
Oh
my gosh.
About your teacher.
Eat it in the light. Ah! No, I don't want to die! Shoot! Oh, I have another continue. I can beat it. I can beat the game. Holy cow. I did it. I did it. I can beat it. I can beat it. I can beat the game. Maybe. Can be close. Can be close. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my gosh, dude, you are so OP. Stop that. Oh!
Chad says, I just googled 90s slang. It's actually shockingly similar to the way that I talk.
I know, isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh, no!
Totally. Oh my gosh. Take a chill pill, fools. Don't have a cow about it.
Oh my gosh. Alright, this fool's toast. Oh! It's not that funny! Oh my gosh, come on, seriously?
The problem with 90s slang is you actually have to know friends to actually use it. It's awful easy. I'll practice it.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, Blaze.
Mr. X is a pain in the buttski. Oh! Who brings a gun to a fist fight, you jerk?
Yeah, the only reason why we don't actually say the name of the town is because basically, well, actually I don't really know why anymore.
Because
really
people could probably find our identity.
The thing is, like, if we said the name of the town, and you guys know where Amber and Luke, and you would know what town we lived in.
There we go, guys. Game over. Streets of Rage 2, beat!
I mean, you could probably look up our, picture from our yearbook, and then figure out who we were, and stuff.
You almost beat the game, Amber.
We almost beat it. You beat it, Luke. Good job.
There we go, guys. Game over.
In your face, sucker!
Another Let's Play is complete! Booyah! Yay!
Booyah!
Look at that!
Yeah, we did it! Victory!
Woo! There we go. Oh, there's Adam. See?
Why is he? Oh, they
He was
captured
him. Yeah, he was captured.
Adam is free.
Adam is free. Yep.
Man, they had him in some hardcore chains. What did they think he was? Like some kind of Greek god or something?
Adam was pretty intense.
Pretty strong.
Yeah.
Well, this was interesting. Oh, there's
Victory
Adam.
from Carlos.
Hug time.
Hug time. Yep.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thanks, Carlos. There's Skate and Adam.
Skate and Adam are reunited. Family. It's all about family. Punching thugs and family time. It always looks like he's sticking his tongue out on the side.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
like
it
that,
does.
that weird like, this is delicious face look.
The
but
family that
punches together
stays together.
Yep. Rounding up thugs. All good.
Taking care of business. Cleaning up the streets.
You actually played as every character. Almost. Did you play Blaze at all? I think you did.
No, I don't know if I did. Maybe I did for a little bit.
Yeah, that's how small Skate is. Skate is
He's so tiny.
He's not a teenager. He's a little kid.
He's so cute. Team Streets of Rage.
Even though
Streets
it's bare
of
knuckle.
Rage.
Hey, we're waving at the chopper!
Yeah! Aww.
We don't even know who would come to pick them up, though, because they're not cops anymore. This is not how vigilantes are treated, really.
Adam called in a crew of people.
Yeah, it's probably Adam.
He's the only legitimate.
Adam, it's the only one with the legitimate job. Yep.
Everybody else is like...
The 10 best players. Where did we rank? Oh, Blaze, A, and Skate. There you go, Amber. You're on the top 10 best players list.
Awesome. SEGA. 1 year after the battle.
Okay, there we go.
What? What happens 1 year after the battle?
What do you mean, what happens 1 year after the battle?
Oh, that's the beginning of the thing?
No.
I want to play it again.
You can't play it again.
Why?
Let's put in... I always used to... How many of you guys, my age, would actually leave a cartridge in your, in your system, like, afterwards?
Yeah, so dust doesn't go in there.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I used to do it, too.
The chat's saying nobody is quite as old as you, so... Oh, I'm just kidding.
Sadness! Sadness!
I'm just kidding. I just made that.
All right, guys. So that is gonna do it for the ultimate stream for Carlos. We beat Streets of Rage 2. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Carlos.
Yay.
You're breathtaking. Thank you. Retro Rider.
Yeah, there's a Monster Hunter stream later tonight, so be on the lookout for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And there is also, for my birthday, for Carlos's next stream, we're going to try to do Masters of the Universe, which is a fan-made PC game based on He-Man, because He-Man and I are turning the same age this year. So if you want to know how old I am, I'm the same age as He-Man.
Whoa, did you guys, like, go to school together or something?
Yeah, totally. We did. We went to the same school, and he was blessed with the sword, and I became a YouTuber. You know, and it's true what they say about Prince Adam. He's stuck up, but, you know, deep down he's a good guy. He-Man, on the other hand, he's fun at parties. But, yeah. So, I will see you guys in a little bit with Monster Hunter. Amber may be on, she may not. And, I don't know what we're streaming tomorrow. It's up to Amber. I thought we were going to do Tokyo Mirage Sessions finale, but might do some other stuff, so be on the lookout for that.
Fine, we'll do it. Whatever.
Alright, guys. See you in a little bit. I'm going to have an ice cream break. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya.
Thanks, Carlos. You are awesome.
Thank you, Carlos.